I'm moving into my van full-time this fall, and unfortunately, money makes the world go round, so I guess I'm gonna need some of it. And this is a glimpse of how the beginning of my journey looks like income-wise. I love the outdoors, nature, hiking, backpacking, kayaking, camping, so what better way to immerse myself than in a national park, being around people who most likely have a similar love affair with Mother Nature as me. That I got a seasonal position in a national park in Utah for the fall, and it was much easier to land this position than I expected. The first way that I was thinking about making money on the road was a seasonal job anyways, and I figured what better place to start off than a national park. So I did some digging, I did some research, and I figured that I would put all of that information inside of this video for you if you were thinking about doing the same thing. There's a lot of opportunities out there all over the place. There's Olympic National Park, Crater Lake, Zion, Arches, Mount Rushmore, Grand Canyon, Yosemite, and they're still open as we speak, like as I'm making this video. I mean, everywhere's hiring right now, and everyone's trying to get everybody back into the workforce, and so much so that some places are even offering some pretty sweet incentives. Some of them raised their hourly rate from when I was first looking at the applications until, second time around. And then also there are some companies who are offering free housing. I actually decided that I was going to do this job before all of these incentives, so I'm just pretty happy where I'm at right now. There are two companies that contract with national parks. There's actually more than two companies, but these are the two companies that I had experience with, so they're the only ones that I'm going to talk about. The first one is Xanterra, and the second one is Aramark, and they both offer hospitality, food service, retail, and things of that nature. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your web browser and go to xanterra.com. That's xanterra. And if you scroll down, you'll see a little blurb of some of the places that Xanterra is partnered with. So some of those national parks that I mentioned are on there, as well as some cruise lines and some resorts. So if you're kind of iffy about working in a national park, there's other options there for you. And then if you scroll back up towards the top, you'll see on the right-hand side, it says careers and jobs. So you're going to click on that, and a new homepage will open up. It will say join our team, a little bit about us, and then it will mention some of the parks and lodges that Xanterra is partnered with. So you're going to have to do your own research to decide what park you want to stay at. But for instance, if I wanted to work at Glacier, I clicked on Glacier National Park, some information about the housing, the meals, and a little bit about the park in general. You'll see 3 different areas: facilities and maintenance, food and beverage, and housekeeping. We're going to click on food and beverage, and tons of positions pop up here. Lead cook, pastry cook, kitchen steward. It actually looks like there's 10 pages of positions here with 6 positions on each page. So there's definitely availability here. So the other website that I went on was aramark.com, and that's spelled Aramark. And I go ahead and click on careers. Clicked on search jobs on the right hand side. And then parks and destinations under where we work. It looks like there was 300 and some odd opportunities. So then a list comes up with what's available in terms of what Aramark has to offer: a sous chef in Yosemite, a maintenance worker in Yosemite, Lake Powell positions, some Denali National Park positions. So the opportunities are definitely not sparse when it comes to national park work. Say for instance, I was interested in a position as a maintenance worker in Crater Lake National Park. I would hit apply now, and a login portal would come up, and you need to make your own account with Aramark, and there's also some online help here on the right side. And that was that. It was super easy for me to do. It takes like 5 seconds to fill out an application, and if you already have a resume, you can just upload that and skip all the fill in the blanks. If you're kind of thinking about how much you're going to be making at a national park, if you look up the minimum wage in whatever state that you're looking into, usually it's going to be minimum wage and plus tips if you do food service or things like that. But like I said, you're not really going to have to spend a lot of money anyways, so all the money that you're going to be making, you're kind of just going to be putting away, and you're at least guaranteed 32 hours a week. I also ended up hearing back from a hiring manager within 3 days for the first application I sent out, and then within a week for the second application that I sent out. And I know I'm making it sound like it was such a breeze, but it really is. So if you're looking for a fun new experience and looking for short-term jobs to make money on the road, this is definitely a viable option. This will be the first way that I'm going to make some income on the road. So I know it's not sustainable at the moment, but I'm kind of just going with the flow and doing what I got to do to survive. So I'm really excited to share some national park content with you guys coming up. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any more questions about the process. I'm going to be sharing some more information once I'm actually at the park and working to give an honest review of the experience. But right now, this is kind of just a video of how I got myself into it.